welcome to 5 Idiots Talking Toys, the Wins and Wiffs of the Week. This is a regular segment that we have on our show, our regular episodes on Sunday night, but we thought it'd be a fun idea to break these out, release them during the week, and we can be super focused on the topic of the week on our Sunday night episodes. Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, 6 p.m. Eastern. That's when those come out. Thanks very much for joining us here on YouTube, if that's where you're at. Sub to our channel. Give us a like and comment in the comments below. We want to hear what you think about this episode, about Wins and Wiffs. And please check us out for our Sunday night episodes, as well as all the content that we put out throughout the week. Guys, welcome to our first broken out Wins and Wiffs of the week. John's here, Brandon, and Christopher. Charles is not with us tonight, but he will be back here very soon, I'm sure. Guys, how are you?
What's up?
What's up, Shane? What's up,
John,
everybody?
on mute, John.
John's on mute, and Shane is frozen.
John's mute, Shane's frozen, and Charles is drinking unlimited mojitos.
Unlimited
Nice.
mojitos.
I'm good, Shane, by the way.
Good. So we thought it would be a good idea to break up the 45, 50-minute episode that we had on Sundays and make it a little bit more digestible with the topic, stay focused, and bring this over to a midweek release. We're going to try that for the next upcoming stretch of time and see how it goes. Let's jump right in. Who has a win of the week? Who has a new item added to their collection this week?
I got a couple items to add to my collection.
Nice.
Awesome. Now, let me ask you before you start, do you have your orange juice gloves on?
I got my gloves. I got the orange juice ready.
There we go. You don't want to get fingerprints on the orange juice.
Orange juice in a water bottle.
I don't.
You know what that screams to me, Brandon? That screams, I've got alcohol in here at a place where I'm not supposed to drink alcohol.
No, so there was actually water in the bottle, and I was thirsty, so I just poured orange juice in it real fast to come upstairs to do this show, to get ready.
But isn't that true, though? If you're anywhere and you see somebody walking around with a Poland Spring bottle with colored liquid or orange juice in it,
There's
you're
vodka.
absolutely drinking a cocktail.
Yeah, 100%. Yep. So, a couple of my pickups that I have picked up off eBay, actually, have been starting to get into POC figures. So that's the Spanish figures. So they're not PBP. They're actually the POC ones.
Now, those came before PBP. Is that right?
Yes. And the POC figures are made with Hong Kong parts. And PBP is no COO. So that's how you could tell the difference. So first one up is a Lobot. He got graded an AFA 75, which is actually a very good, a good grade for a POC figure. And like I said, as you could tell, when it says made in Hong Kong and it's a Spanish figure, that means it is a POC figure technically. The label says PBP. That's how AFA just labels everything, but it just means it's a POC figure. So
how can you tell the difference there? Is it just from another Hong Kong Lobot? Is it just the different colors or the mold or?
No, the date stamp in the back, made in Hong Kong. The stamp in the back I like.
Gotcha. And there's no other made in Hong Kong Lobot that's
so this is the Lobot with pale hands.
Ah.
So apparently his hands are paler than the U.S. Kenner one.
Now I thought that is it the PvP? Is that the one with the COO that's scratched off?
So that's a regular PvP one. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a scarred COO.
Yeah,
scarred
COO.
Yeah.
So, Brandon, I think what you just asked is how do you tell the difference between this one here, the POC, and a Kenner, U.S. Kenner figure? Aside from the paler hands, is there any other way to tell it if it was in a pile of figures?
Yeah, by buying it graded and reading the label.
Somewhere Charles is in the
Easy
world
way.
right now, and his pants just got way looser than they were. He saw that Lobot and things. He's got a lot of room down there now.
Charles thinks there's no Lobot variants, but there are.
Well, he was actually on. You pulled that figure out, and he logged off.
Yeah.
Next one is a AT driver. Again, POC figure. AFA 80 plus. As you can see, it says PBP, but once it says Hong Kong on it, you know it's POC.
Give us a turn on that, Chris. Show us the label, but turn it for the label. I got to go like this.
Which way would you like me to turn?
Turn it horizontally.
No, the other way, so
Like
we can read the
like
label. There, that's better.
Wait, what? Oh.
We almost had it. Forget
It's
it.
manhandling this thing with his orange juice meat hooks.
Butler gloves.
And then the last one is an 85 IG88. Same thing, POC. Yeah, how about this?
Hong Kong.
Ah, you can't see shit.
No.
Oh, but that's it. 85 AFA IG88.
Beautiful.
So,
Nice.
85 AFA.
adding all those to my collection. And yes, I'm wearing the gloves. And free promotion for anybody that has a lot of acrylic and has scratch problems. You want to buy this product. It's called Novus. And it comes with 1, 2, and 3.
3 steps to make your acrylic scratch free.
Well, the first one is just a clean and a shine.
Okay.
So you spray it and it's just a clean and a shine.
Okay.
Number 2 is for fine scratch removers. And trust me, it actually works. So little scratches, you put this on like a microfiber cloth and you rub it on and it comes right out. And then the third one is for heavier scratches. And this comes right out too. So,
John, did you get all that? Are you writing this down?
No, it's in the hard drive.
You put number 2 on a microfiber cloth and you just rub it on and it comes right out.
Why can't we can just do another episode on that?
Just rub one out. It comes right out.
I have a feeling that that's going to be on the 5 Idiots After Dark.
All right, very good. And just for anybody who's lost in the inside joke, when we first came on tonight getting ready to hit record, Chris came on with those white gloves, started chugging orange juice. And we just said he's got these brand new clean white gloves on and he's smacking around a bottle of orange juice with them. All right, Brandon, what are you reaching for?
Uh-oh. He's reaching for something.
He's reaching for orange juice.
Anyway, I'm looking for my gloves.
All right, John, should we throw it over to John or are you ready?
I
Brandon?
have
ready.
this.
Okay.
Win of the week.
Yes.
No COO Bosk off it's off a Tri Logo card.
Beautiful.
That's gorgeous. Show us the back.
Yeah, the back. Wow.
That's actually so now.
No
for people,
COO on them.
look at the white lines on his backside. You see how they're completely solid.
Yeah.
You never ever find it like that ever.
Yeah.
No, it's never evenly painted. Like the lines are different thicknesses and whatnot.
Is that going to be for sale, Brandon?
He's already got a
going in the
drawer
drawer.
picked out for that.
No, I think I'll remove one of my other mint Bosks and I'll put that one in there and then I'll sell one of my other mint ones. Since that's a no COO, I don't have one of those. So.
The no COO is way harder to get than the obvious, than the Hong Kong because that mainly came on Tri Logos.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that's my one of the week.
Nice.
I just randomly grabbed one here just to show the folks who are watching. This is a fairly clean back. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a fairly white top. And just look at the bottom. I mean, it's got a rub on there, but even the side over here, it's just like it's not evenly painted at all.
You got to check the back side. It's all about the back side.
Yeah. Very good. All right, so John, we heard you have a new toy to share with us.
I'm excited about this, and this wasn't even on my radar because I try to keep up with the latest releases and stuff like that because it's toys and it interests me or whatever, not just Star Wars.
The episode right here with the John Walden radar.
The John Walden radar, but it wasn't even on my radar. Hadn't even heard of it. Somebody sent me an article. Matt Neef sent me an article about this new Superpowers line that was coming out from McFarlane Toys,
Ooh.
And in the article, this guy had a Superman and he had a Batwing, and he said the figures are $10 and the vehicles are $20. I was like, this has got to be a hoax.
Yeah, that's so cheap.
I figured this is something that somebody just, put together an older figure, put a new bubble on a custom card, all that sort of stuff, and then just set it up at a Walmart, because when he took pictures of the Batwing in a Walmart, and the sticker, there were no stickers anywhere, no prize stickers anywhere that said Batwing or anything like that. So I was like, this has got to be a hoax, right? There's no way this is coming out. I looked through the internet. Couldn't find any articles about it. The only article that kept popping up was this guy's article. So today I went to a Walmart that was it's like 20 minutes from my house. Okay, sorry, I got distracted by the banner. But it was 20 minutes from my house. I don't normally go to this Walmart, but I usually go there if I'm looking for some new figures that are coming out, because nobody shops there for figures apparently. But
well, yeah, because you are in Georgia, that's why.
Yeah, that's right. And it's a rural area, whatever. No, I'm just kidding. But they do have the new Superpowers line coming out. And on the SKU, or actually on the receipt, it says something about 52. So I don't know if they're going to come out with, like, these are based on the DC Comics 52 line, storyline, or if they're going to be 52 figures or what. But it's the Superpowers collection. There's the new Dark Side, and It's from McFarlane Toys. And on the back, sure enough, the first three figures are Superman, Darkseid, and Batman. And then you have the Batwing and the Supermobile. And I think the Supermobile is really cool because it's based on the Matchbox car that came out in the 70s and 80s of the Supermobile. It has the arms on the side. It looks kind of cheesy, but it's very nostalgic for me. But
I'm excited for that Batwing. I want to see that Batwing.
See the Batwing?
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I want to see when that comes out.
Now, John, have you actually gone on eBay to see if anything's for sale? Like, are they up there? Or?
I haven't looked yet, but the guy was not lying. This was $10.
Wow.
This is $10.
In California, that will be $18.95 here at the local Walmart.
Yeah.
And John, that's a 6-inch figure? It's a 6-inch scale?
It says 5-inch figure, but I don't know if they're going to do the same thing that they did with the original Superpowers line, which is each figure was specifically designed for the height of that character. So like Robin was shorter than Batman was, and the Joker's a little bit shorter than Batman. He's really skinny. Darkseid is huge. So I don't know if they're going to do like the individual scale like they did with that, but I haven't drawn a measuring tape on it yet. But it says it's 5-inch, but it looks
bigger than that. But
it does look bigger than that.
It does look bigger.
But I could not believe it when I saw them, and this is the only figure that they had. They had 10 or 12 figures, so it was like obviously a case, but this Darkseid was the only one that was there. So this must have been something that, because when I stop somebody, because I always stop and ask, do you have any of the other figures from the line in the computer or whatever, in the back, or, she said, nope, I'm not even showing that one. So this must have been something that somebody put on the shelf before they were supposed to release it.
So you may have got it before street date.
But hopefully, I probably got it before the street date.
Yeah.
And
you know how much? Put that on eBay. You know how much money you can make?
Yeah, I know, right? What'd you say?
But are you going to open it up?
Oh yeah, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to do a video.
Can we make a separate video of you measuring it to see how big it is?
Yeah.
John, do you have anything laying around that's 5 inches that you could put it up against to see if it's the same?
If I said yes, I'd be lying.
What do you guys?
Hold on.
I don't
Alley-oop. Slam dunk.
Shane, what about you? Did you get anything in this week?
I don't. Well, you know what the answer is. You know what the true answer is. I have 6 boxes sitting down by my front door. And I just said, you know what? I'm not going to rush and rip one of these open just for the episode. But yeah, I'll definitely have a couple of things to show for next week. Some of it's just common stuff, but I do have a couple of things I'm excited about. One box just came yesterday, and I know exactly what it is, and I just haven't opened it yet, but I'll be opening it tomorrow.
What is it?
It's the I'll give a little tease. It's the Mox from a college buddy of mine. Wanted to sell. He has some modern Star Wars stuff, just does it as a very light hobby with his two sons. I think they have a lot of modern stuff. His sons are still pretty young, like they're in elementary school, middle school. But he had 3 vintage Mox that he was looking to move on and put the money towards something worthwhile. One of his sons is going to go to a baseball camp, and I said I'd be interested myself. One of them I've really been wanting for a while, so I'll open those up and we'll take a look at those. But those just got here yesterday.
Nice.
All right, guys. So those are the wins of the week. Let's kind of wind it down here. Does anybody have a whiff of the week that we can hear about? Chris, you do, I believe.
I have a whiff every week. It seems to be I have a whiff.
Well, you do a lot of shipping and buying and selling, with collections and stuff. So you're our fountain of activity.
I was running really good for a long time, and then now it seems there's been three accidents in the last month. So it's starting to annoy me right now. So this last one, I had the Han Solo blaster. I sold it to a guy off of Facebook. The box was absolutely mint. The gun was unplayed with. It was still attached to the insert with the with those twisty tie things. And I sold it to him. I boxed this thing up. I even put extra cardboard around the sides on the inside box and bubble wrap and the whole 9 yards. And then he PM'd me to tell me that the whole box got crushed.
So what do you do in that situation?
So what happened? Did the gun get crushed?
No, the gun didn't get crushed, but you're not buying it for the gun. You're buying it for the box.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like the box with the gun and all that. Everything got crushed.
So the box got crushed. He wanted a mint box to put into acrylic because he had the acrylic already to display it. And it's so hard to find the box mint. Yeah. You always find them beat up. When I mean to tell you, you guys saw the boxes of the rest of those collections that I've been selling. The box was mint. He got it.
I saw that box, yeah.
All smashed up on one side. So I basically just said, listen, you have 2 choices. I'll either refund you $100 or I'll just just send me back and I'll send you back, the whole amount of money. And he said, $100 is fine. So I sent him $100 and that was what I lost on it.
Yeah. I mean, that was probably the better of the 2 outcomes for you, but
yeah, because who wants to get it back in the mail, ship it again, sell it again, ship it again? It's just more risk and damage. But I wasn't even pissed off that I lost $100. I was more pissed off that there goes another vintage box from the 70s, 80s that was literally mint and it's crushed now.
Yeah.
So that's the annoying part.
Yeah, and not that it's at all the same scale, but you remember I told you guys, it was a long time ago now, maybe 6-9 months ago, about, the vintage glasses I was getting. This is a much smaller scale, so don't get me wrong, but I had the same sentiment that it was like these things survived for 40 years. Then one guy, now you packed it right. My story was a guy slapping it into a box without the proper packaging and glass on glass. And it was just like, how are you going to take these things that survived 40 years and trash them in the mail? Now, in this case, it was the actual shippers.
Here's the problem. It's like this is why I don't like selling vehicles and play sets, because the shipping cost is already a lot of money as it is. So when you're shipping a blaster, and let's just say it's 12 inches long by 8 inches wide, I'm just throwing out a number.
John,
what size box are you using? The bigger the box, it's just going to be like $50 in shipping now. So you try and measure it down to maybe be like 20 inches. So there's like a couple of inches play on the side, which is what there was. a couple of inches all around on the sides, and the thing still got crushed. And I put fragile stickers everywhere. I always write like don't stack. Like I don't know what more I can really do.
Well, I don't want to put you on the spot because I actually don't want you to run through, what your policy as a seller is. That's your business, and maybe you take it on a case-by-case basis depending on what the item is. But just in general, as a seller, as a regular collector seller, don't you feel like at some point the post office is on the hook for that, in the sense that got to file a claim, it's not on you to put $100 to $500 out of your pocket. Where do we all feel in that scenario?
It's not the buyer's fault. I'm the seller. I sold him the item as is. He's supposed to receive it as explained. And if it doesn't, and it's not his fault or my fault, it's their fault. There's no insurance on it. So
okay,
I kind of feel like it's my responsibility now to make it up to the guy.
I guess the insurance, some insurance comes standard with priority, but if you're not sending a priority, I guess you have to purchase the insurance separately so that it's not insured.
It is priority. They're only, and what are they insuring? Up to $50.
100, I think.
I think it's 50, but I could be wrong.
Okay, it's one of those two. It's not a lot. It's not a ton, but yeah, that stinks, man.
Let's put it this way. I don't really ship anything ground anymore. Everything I ship is priority. I try to, because I sold a B-wing not too long ago to Josh Crouch, and I'm sure he's watching right now at some point. He's listening. I think it was $350 shipped. Do you want to know how much it cost me to ship a B-wing? $97 ground. 97. So then, and of course he felt terrible. He was like, listen, I'll give you more money. And I was like, no, like that was the listing. That was the sale. It was $350 shipped. I honor what I write. And
why was it so much money to ship that thing?
No idea. Because it's 27 inches long.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was 27 inches long. It's wide. And then I cut the box down, and thankfully it came in good, in good condition, but I shipped it ground. That was $97 ground.
Is that something UPS that was ground or
that was USPS?
USPS. Wow.
I shipped something that was USPS. It was long as well, and the price changed from like $12 to over $30-something because of how long it was.
Yeah,
and that was a poster.
So picture a box being 27 inches, and then how much space do you give it? So now the box is 32, 33, 34. You know what I mean? It's like there's nothing you can do. So that's why I listed play sets, today, and everything was at price plus shipping, because I'm not doing shipped anymore. I can't. Yeah. The shipping is killing me.
Yeah. And I'm not sure I'm positive on this, but from what I understand, for the folks who don't know, it goes by the combined dimensions, the height, the width, and the length.
It's 108, I believe.
Right. So if you hit that 108 or whatever that number is around there, with those three combined numbers, that's when the price is going to drastically change. But there's also a limit on any of the one side, any of the 1-3 dimensions, where if you hit a certain number, it's just a longer item. So it takes up, whatever the post office feels, it takes up, more space or whatnot. So that's the thing with those bigger items, you can hit a threshold that you're not aware of, and it doubles in price.
Correct. So that was my whiff of the week, when the item, unfortunately, the box got damaged.
Yeah, that sucks.
It seems like there should be some responsibility on the post office, though.
I gotta believe.
I've filed many claims through the post office. I've done this so many times throughout the years. I can tell you that I never got back $1.
Yeah, that's a little bit ridiculous, because they're the ones handling it.
So
they're the ones you're trusting.
The only money I've ever gotten back from the post office is when you overnight something and it doesn't get there overnight.
Exactly. So
the only money I've ever gotten back.
It's guaranteed 24, 48 hours, and it doesn't get delivered, then I got the money back. Otherwise, anytime in a situation like this, I just waste my time. So the $100, I'm not wasting my time. I paid him.
Yeah.
Done. That's it.
I got money back one time. I bought I don't know if you could see it up there. I have the Leia Bosch Gentle Giant. It's up there somewhere. It's up there, like right there, I think. It's a big mock, like this big, ridiculous Gentle Giant mock. And it came in the mail, and the bubble was crushed in the corner. And I went back and looked at the photos from the seller, and the bubble was perfect in the photos. And the guy was really nice. He was somebody I don't know. And he said, I'm going to file a claim and just give me a couple of days. And he got like compensated back. And he was like, listen, do you want to send it back to me? Or, you know, he refunded like 50%. So I was happy because I still have it. I'm displaying it. It's got, you know, a dented corner, but that was the one time I got money back. And I was surprised. It was really quick too. But it was insured though. I think it was insured. I think he did insurance. So, all right, boys, let's wrap this up. And we'll invite everybody to come and join us on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time for our next full episode where we have a topic that we just go to town on in the collecting hobby. And this was our first Wins and Wiffs of the week. This was kind of longer, but it was a good conversation. Maybe we'll these be shorter sometimes. All right, boys, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment, and we will see you soon on 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Good night, guys.
Later.
See you.